Be calling you a radical. And when people ask me to do a video, I always do a video. They says, do a Maga Vs Antifa video. Boogeyman. You know who's the terrorist? Operation, I've said this for years. The greatest terrorist organization in the history of the world is Operation Foxconn News. Fox News. Look up KSL terrorists. The Mormons have turned into terrorists. Joel Osteen's turned into a terrorist. They preach from the pulpit this so-called, in the name of Jesus, this so-called Christian movement. Trump, his riotous crew, and somebody said to me, they tell me, est-ce que vous parlez français? They say, no, this wasn't a coup. The military had to be, but that's called the military coup. And from what I understand, the military industrialized police force, it sure looks like they were involved. Didn't they call in the National Guard? Aren't they military? So they didn't come in. So it sounds like they were involved. So maybe it was a military coup. What's a coup? Sudden, violent attempt to overthrow a government. Now let's see, what's more of the United States government, whether you like it or not? I think they're corrupt as fuck, but, well, I know it is. But, the United States Capitol. They attempted to overthrow the United States Capitol while they're certifying a president. That's a grab for power when you shouldn't have any power. I mean, he wanted to be he's a fascist. Oh, people say, oh, you've overstretched that. No. Fascist. That's the bleeding fascist by definition. Bleeding a corporations, so-called private, publicly traded corporations and government together. Fuck, there's nothing more fascist than the United States government in the history of mankind. You know, Mussolini. Remember when the United States fought tooth and nail, blood spilled, including my uncle who was born and raised right here, who raised me, Omaha Beach D-Day. Oh my God, get your glove on. We fought in support of the anti-fascist. Who was a fascist? Mussolini, Hitler. Remember, we were on the side of the now we're on the side of the fascists. How did that fucking happen? Trump's fucking bloodlines? Draft dodger? I mean, 4 of the last 5 presidents are fucking draft dodgers. You know? And somebody says, oh, Kamala Harris, Black Panther. I don't think so. Black Panther. I don't think so. Her mother's Indian, a peace activist. Yeah, that little 5-foot freak of peace activist, the epidemiologist at Livermore. Kamala Harris is younger than me. Black Panthers were in the 60s, fools. I was a little boy. Fuck. The shit you make up. The indoctrination. I mean, the right-wing Kool-Aid. Fucking, then you got the lefties. Fucking, I'm an activist. You ain't no fucking activist. I'll show you an activist. The biggest story in the world, Fukushima. So let's talk about this. Can you imagine this was so-called Antifa? Whoa. How about when it was anonymous? I'm the guy that led it. The whole movement. It's called the Post-Ignorance Project. It goes clear back before Occupy, whatever. Oh, they just occupied a building for a while. A building. The United States, the Hill, the most protected building. You know what? These politicians all call it the Temple of Democracy. Democracy? This ain't no democracy. It's a republic with a constitution. Why are you protesting the Patriot Act? Oh, you love that one. And I like all the same people that are busting in there. They're all for fucking Joe and environmentalists, PETA. So, mega. Oh, you fucking terrorists. And they'll say, well, most of us are peaceful. Same thing with Mussolini. Same thing with Hitler. Most of them were peaceful. When it comes to the Million Mass March and the Post-Ignorance Project, which turned out, fuck, we're all peaceful. You we're intense, we're radical. How about, so, what, Trump demonizes him over and over because Trump's a fucking fascist. Fuck, we've been trying to tell you that. Fuck, this ain't nothing to do with Trump. I've known fucking Trump for fucking decades. I've talked to him many times over the fucking years. Yo, Alex Jones, there's a fucking terrorist. Fuck, come on. This whole fucking thing that these boogeyman. So, you got a bunch of terrorists fucking crashed into a fucking building. They didn't use a plane, or did they use planes to get there? They fly into DC in planes. So that happened and killed 3,000 people. We looted the country and demonized mother because some Saudis did that. The Saudi royal family, by the way, that's a monarchy. And so you like monarchies. Trump lost, so that you want him to stay in power. That's called a monarchy. Okay, so you want a monarchy. We'll go to Saudi Arabia. They behead 40. Well, fuck, they'd be all for that. If you started fucking beheading women here, Mega'd love it. They're like, yeah, that bitch deserved it. You hear it over and over and over. And they didn't know they were coming. Okay, they didn't know they were coming. Walked on the ocean. They didn't know they were coming. Okay. Yeah. Let's see, they beat a fucking cop, a vet, to death. Can you imagine? Well, I know. Look what they've done to me. And I'm a peaceful fucking activist. Full of cancer. I defend cancer victims. Look what they've done to me. They destroyed my life. You know? I think everybody's supporting this funding, but nobody's going to fund me. Everybody's fled now. They're fled now because, he's anti-Trump. Well, I'm anti-Obama too. You know? Fuck them both. You know? MAGA. What a terrorist organization. Fucking. Well, most are all freaking peaceful. KSL, passive, they're not peaceful. KSL are fucking hardcore terrorists. The Mormon Church president grew up right there, right down the road there. There's a terrorist, a mega dairy fucking thing right there. The PETA activists that go and suck. There's a terrorist. Mega dairy fucking welfare fucking queens. But they're okay. So, walk on the ocean. I ain't even got a car. I got a guy trying to work on it. I think he's got it done. I got to go pay him today. I don't know how much that's going to cost me. But I got leukemia. Yeah, get that fuel all over here. You know, this has been a tough gig. What a fucking fight. Walk on the ocean. Step on little pink houses for you and me. My dad, drafted Marine, grew up in that house. His uncle, Omaha Beach on D-Day. They fought the fascists. My dad gave his life. They fought the fascists. They were called Antifa. The United States in World War II were called anti-fascists. Ask Ezra Pound. Anti-fascist. Now we're on Hitler's side. Mega. White supremacists. And by the way, BLM, Black Lives Matter, they stole that from me and turned it into race bait. I'm not for, why did the corporations, the NBA, I love the NBA fucking getting on it. Where are they? The whole thing was started on the death of a white girl here in Utah named Danielle Wooler. By the way, there are more deaths by cop right here where I live than anywhere on the face of the fucking earth. I'm 8th generation here. I'll go play in the wigwams today. I'll be down in California doing my tide pool fucking work. Some guy posted, oh, the tide pools are all back, 720 starfish. Fucking show me. Fucking liar. And by the way, I never said extinction, but we're getting there, aren't we? I said genocide. The whole movement was started right here about Fukushima. But they turned it into race bait, didn't they? Black versus white, which is ridiculous. It's ridiculous, fucking. Mainstream media, alternative media is 10 times worse than mainstream media. 10 times worse. Alex Jones is a fucking terrorist. MAGA, he's a terrorist organization. Now, granted, almost all of them are peaceful. Almost. That was the same with the Nazis. Almost. So, Fox News. That's a hardcore. Run right out of the House of Windsor. Cecil Rhodes. Rhodesia. Council of Foreign Relations. The Masonics. Well, this is rightfully ours. Wind up your useful idiots. Trump wound them up. It's a coup. Look up the definition of coup. Sudden, violent attempt to take over government. They call it the shining beacon light on the hill. Okay. They floated up the Potomac and burned it down. They were chanting, we're going to hang Mike Pence. I like the GOP that goes along with it. Get on their knees for this fascist. Antifa, I thought anti-fascist is what the United States supported. No, they support fucking Nazis. Fuck my poor fucking house. God. I don't know how I've done this. Stay tuned.